Today, I'm going to show you guys how I built this Lego gym, complete with equipment, a drinking fountain, and even a vending machine. Starting out this gym was super fun. I used a 32 by 32 blue base plate to build on, and I wanted to begin with the walls. You'll notice how there's no front door, and that's totally by design. I included some big windows, and I added some like molding in white to create some more texture in the build. And then I added some masonry bricks, just to kind of give it some more detail. So here's the first little bit I've done for the gym, and it's pretty cool. It's a technique I haven't really done. Usually when I build structures with like a full interior, it's all the way around, but I really wanted it to be open and accessible, so that's why I'm leaving like this all just open. I'm thinking we'll have like some maybe like ellipticals and treadmills over here, like a weight mat over here maybe. Things are subject to change because but I included some like masonry bricks in there. It looks super nice. I like these little textured walls, and then added some glass because I wish I had 4 more so I could put them over here, but I think it breaks up the consistency, so it's kind of unsymmetrical. I don't know the word for that, but I think it looks really good. Here I started working on the interior details. I started by building some drinking fountains because every gym has a drinking fountain. And so I built 2 that are different heights, just kind of give it some variety. I put this like stuff on the wall, and it was super hard because I had to take this apart so many times. And then I also built a little shelf with some little trophies and souvenirs. And then I also built a vending machine. Lots of cool stuff, and we're going to put so much more in this gym soon enough. All right, here's what we've just finished up here. Like I said, we got some nice little shelf there, some details on the wall, drinking fountains, a vending machine, our dude. It's coming along nicely. Building the equipment of the gym was easily the most fun part. I started by building treadmills, which are super iconic and in like every gym you go to. And then my personal favorite workout is benching. I love working that. And so I had to build some benches, and then I built a bench press for one of them with some weight for a minifigure to lift. So it's kind of a mess. I'm still figuring out the orientation, but here's a glimpse of what it is. So I'm going to tile it all off and make it look nice and add some minifigures. This last section of the build was easily the most satisfying part of the entire build. I started out by putting together some minifigures so to populate the gym. The last thing I did, and usually the last thing I do on most of my builds, is tile the entire build. I hate when studs are showing on my own builds, and so I tiled the whole thing. So please subscribe because I'm going to have to take this part, and it's not going to be fun. But let's see the finished product. So here's the finished gym model, and oh my goodness, it's so good. It turned out way better than I thought. First section I'll show y'all is this, what I'm calling the yoga section. So we've got a lady on a yoga mat. There's some studs. There's also just a blank pad as well. We've got a little scale here so you can weigh yourself and see how your gains are going. Up next, we got this vending machine here where you can get your chicken, your eggs, your protein, and I guess a donut. I don't know. Anyway, just a funny little Easter egg there. And then my favorite section here is the area where there's some benches. So we've got this guy benching here, getting a new max. I love the bench builds. I actually built 2 of them. They actually can fold up. So yeah, they're kind of a little wobbly like that, but I really like the design other than that. But it's okay. We've got this lady here with a dumbbell, water bottle. This is actually just kind of setting on. It's built with some tires, so it's kind of weird. It's not the most stable there, but it looks good. I didn't even talk about these windows as well. They turned out really good. We've got some leaves there, just a nice pop of light and gives it some uniqueness. We've got these pillars here, just kind of brick wall, but it looks nice. I absolutely love this section up here with this like bust with the metal and then this random little statue here. It's actually an astronaut from the Saturn V. You flip that around. I didn't want you to be able to see that, so I flipped it that way, and you really can't tell from far away. Over here we've got some posters, probably some like motivational sayings, and then we have something I actually really love, these drinking fountains. I've got a shorter one and a taller one, so it's kind of fun. Definitely a fun little detail I gotta add in. This machine was like the last one I built, so it's not my favorite, but we've got a pull down machine, and then we have a seated row machine as well, and then we got these like bars up here where minifigures can do pull-ups, kind of just tucked away back here. Not my favorite. I absolutely love this leg press machine though. I think it's so fun. I even put the chair at an angle you could potentially move it if you want. You put your feet on there, you push that, and then I even included the weight section as well. So this is all one solid kind of unit. It's a little flimsy, but I really like it. It turned out really good. It was just fun to build all the equipment, and the homie can kind of just sit there. We've got our treadmills here. I built 2 of them. This is the very first thing I made, and it turned out really good. That guy's got a stud so he can run. Just some printed console pieces. The bike machines were super fun as well. I had some spare bikes. I took the front tire off and added these like clips. They don't really hold it, but it looks like it's stuck and it's stationary. I added these little screens on it too, so you could kind of keep track of how far you've come. This guy's chilling on the bike. We got this lady here with a super nice water bottle. It's all just super cool. I absolutely love this build. Comment below what your favorite gym workout is. Like I said earlier, I love to bench, so this is my favorite. I'll probably keep this section built for a little while longer just because I love this. I didn't show you all the back, but kind of looks really bad. I added these white pieces in to stabilize the slopes that are going right there. And yeah, it's just kind of funny. There's no door. I didn't want it to be a building because that's so boring. I wanted it to be super open and you can see in. And I think it looks really good. So comment below what you guys think. Comment below your favorite gym workout, and I'll see you guys next week.